How to choose a leopard gecko. Leopard geckos are nocturnal reptiles that are the most popular in the pet trade. If you think that you can handle a leopard gecko as a pet, make sure you know about them and especially how old they get. This article will tell you how to choose a healthy gecko. Steps. 1. Look at the gecko's tail. It should be plump and fat, preferably as wide or wider than the space between the gecko's shoulders. The tail should be somewhat rounded and not have a shriveled appearance. 2. The gecko should also have no signs of disease, and have clear eyes, mouth and nose. 3. If you take a look at the face, it should have no goop around or on the eyes, and no scratch, burn or bite marks should be seen, and the jaw should properly close. 4. The gecko should have all toes. Some leopard geckos are born with missing toes, but any that are infected are not sanitary and could cost lots of money as a result. The toes should be swell-free and even. 5. The body should be in line and smooth with no large lumps. That could be a disease. There should not be any bones showing like ribs. 6. Take a look at the eyes. Neither should be glued shut, bigger or smaller than the other, dirty or sticky. Avoid geckos with bug eyes or small eyes. 7. If there is feces in the cage, look at those. They should be semi-formed and somewhat pellet-shaped. The color should be dark with white urates. Pale, yellow, orange, light-colored, runny or pasty feces results in a sick gecko, signs of possible disease. 8. Ask the seller to let you see the gecko. It should have a clear and flush vent without swelling, fecal smearing, or caked material. Also, the gecko should be alert and watchful with bright eyes. Tips. Always be careful when handling a gecko. A good way to maintain a healthy gecko is to check that all these circumstances are met when you get the gecko. Always be alert and really watch how the gecko moves. If they are slow and non-healthy looking and you haven't done the check, it most likely won't come back good anyway. Warnings. If these aren't met, the gecko is not in good shape. If the whole cage or most of the cage is filled with unhealthy geckos, one must be spreading disease. If you buy one and have another gecko, your other gecko will most likely catch the disease. If you do get a gecko that bites, handling for a few minutes each day and not much more can help to calm scared, abused, and hurt geckos. You can also train geckos to be more civilized, like if they will hurt you. Leopard geckos will bite. You probably don't want a gecko that bites, so always try to see what they're like before buying.